rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers.
€8 set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's going to test the secondary right away.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Get set. Up. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Purdy. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it up. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy. Moving to his right. He'll run again. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's another 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Ty Felton now on the return. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A pickup there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 38 now, here is second down and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll send the tight end in motion right. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. Stop short, and they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, all of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your
Wait, you should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go from Lumen Field. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled.
The
29.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Darnold off the play action. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
30 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So we didn't see him challenge for the goal line, Brock. Didn't really see him challenge for anything, actually, as that sneak winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, I think the only thing we did see was an absolute butt-whooping from that defense.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! The 49ers have it! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
49ers.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Purdy to throw. On the move, headed right. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Get set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
14. Seahawks 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10. Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
31-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red 80.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 38-yard line.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Right up high line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's 2nd and goal.
Go set.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. The lady. Here we go, red 80. The lady. The red 80. Hey, set.
Play fake. Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Seahawks 12.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Isaac Galindo to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Purdy throwing here on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On third down, Purdy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these two...
49ers close it in, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. To throw, here's Darnold. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. 1 last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Garindo to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Purdy to throw it. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. An 8-yard pickup. And
First down, Purdy to throw. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another 49er.
Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Let's see how they attack his first down, partner, from the 45.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
Running left. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to start.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Finds Cup once more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He brings it in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
It's a design boot. Headed out right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Ready? We're going to start.
Looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ready?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And again, it's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 14. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Walker on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Connection made to Shaheed. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
First down.
We go set.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Myers to add the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. Shovel pass complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely. Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Touchdown.
Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
you turn your mic on now.
Never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Caught him to 1. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person.
Let's see it. Come on, score 27 seconds.
I root for chaos.
Ooh, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back.
Yeah, good game, though. I don't know how you throw a pick, though. You had that game in the bag.
Excellent
I don't know why.
execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Good game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks
Give you one last shot.
beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Let's see what you can do.
Well, there is danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
Good game. I got you.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.